Coffee cups sit half empty on a long conference table. The screen at the front of the room displays three distinct options, three city grids. Every person at this table knows what is at stake. The location they select today will dictate the operational capacity and financial health of the company for the next 10 years. From the outside, the public assumption is simple. A company runs a bidding war and selects the municipality offering the largest stack of tax breaks. But seasoned leaders view massive, flashy incentives with deep suspicion. Heavy financial sweeteners often serve as a trap to mask weak local fundamentals, like failing infrastructure or a shrinking labor pool. The goal in this room is not finding out who will pay the company the most to show up. The goal is systematically proving where the operation will run without friction. The filter starts with the CFO. They are actively ignoring day one setup costs to evaluate the reality of year 5 and year 10. Without stable tax structures, CFOs are trapped in endless what-if scenarios. Operations has a different mandate. Production requires physical capacity. Surviving regions offer infrastructure-ready sites, meaning utilities like water and reliable power are tested before signing a contract. If a region is still figuring out utility delivery after the plant is built, you risk a catastrophic failure on the active production line. A location only makes it past this first round of cuts if it has proactively solved both financial volatility and physical bottlenecks. Then the investors in the room ask their most pressing question: how fast can we build? The greatest threat to return on investment is the ticking clock of municipal red tape. Undefined bureaucratic reviews and unpredictable permitting can stall a project for months, bleeding capital completely dry before a single shovel hits the dirt. The standard for a successful region is a coordinated, structured approval process. A timeline that snaps back from an infinite waiting period into a guaranteed, reliable 60 to 90-day review window. Finally, the conversation turns to human capital. 50 years ago, a large population was enough. Today, raw numbers mean very little if the workers lack the necessary technical skills. Leadership teams demand an active workforce strategy. They look for direct partnerships between local technical schools and specific industry needs, ensuring a continuous pipeline of trained talent ready to operate advanced equipment. To survive this final boardroom filter, a region must systematically eliminate both the risk of bureaucratic delays and the danger of talent shortages. Hours into the discussion, something shifts in the room. One location on the screen has successfully answered the demands of the CFO, operations, investors, and human resources simultaneously. The endless spreadsheets are finally closed. The hypothetical modeling phase ends, and a firm, confident decision is made. The anxiety of asking, "Can we make this work?" evaporates. It is entirely replaced by the operational momentum of a single new question: when can we start? This winning condition is known as the prepared environment. It is an ecosystem where physical infrastructure, financial transparency, bureaucratic speed, and human talent are deliberately synchronized. The Fulton County Industrial Development Agency operates as a real-world architect of this exact environment. They prove that successful economic development requires doing the heavy lifting long before a company ever schedules a site visit. Regions that invest in this level of true preparation achieve sustainable growth. By prioritizing infrastructure and talent over superficial incentives, they secure long-term corporate investments that elevate the entire community.